So that's when you found your dream. That's when it clicked. Like, I like this.
I knew it early on.
If you can see it, you can seize it. Like, I see this.
Yeah.
I can do this.
Right.
If you never seen that, you probably would have never been like, maybe I train at somebody's gym. You thinking like, nah, let me own the gym.
I don't believe in that you can't do business with your friends. We can't do nothing together. Yeah, we can. But we can figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So there ain't no failure. There's no failure. We're going to figure it out. And there's love and appreciation and respect there. As men first.
So you said, listen, I'm gonna open my own gym. I'm tired of this. You got tired of getting kicked out.
The front line. I'm on the front line. Regardless of what kind of day I had, I got to come to practice. So it was already pointed to me like I got to lead by example.
Y'all, family, listen, welcome to another episode of the Living Proof Podcast, man. Of course, I say it every week. I say it every month, and I'm going to say it every goddamn year, right? We got a special guest in the building. Man, listen, somebody who has trained the best, man. Y'all look at the athletes on TV. Y'all look at them on the field, on the court, but y'all don't see him in the gym. Y'all don't see him putting in that work, man. And we got the man behind the scenes, the myth, the legend, Mr. Myron Flowers. How you feeling, baby?
Excellent, man. I appreciate you, man.
Excellent.
Sure.
In this season, bro, you're still looking like you're 25, man. What's going on? What you using,
when you
bro?
say the word myth, that made me seem like I'm about to be up out of here. No, man. I'm blessed, man. Definitely, thankful to be, still being able to do it when I'm able to do. But, a lot of that has to do with, I'm around the right energy, and the right people. And, people trying to take care of themselves and likewise.
That's good, man. What's the secret, bro?
Secret, man.
What's the secret to keeping good, looking good, keeping healthy, man, bro? Because you up there, you still training at a high level.
I would say stay out the way, right? So, I think the habits that I've been able to create, I know the foundation of where I came from, right? So it's like, getting up early in the morning. I don't have time to stay up late and go to the happy hours and all that stuff. So, and then, of course, promoting what you actually do, right? Doing what you preach.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're eating right, you're around the right energy, you attract the right energy. I'm in the health and wellness space, so, I'm not no false prophet. So I got to be able to do the work. The day I can't do the work, I won't be in it. So, that's how I think. And then also, too, blessed to be around, different age groups.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I notice you take on the energy that you kind of around. So, having the opportunity to be around youth, I could go from 5 to 6 year old all the way up to an NFL, NBA client.
Mm-hmm.
But then I can learn, too, from a senior. So, it's like I'm getting the opportunity, these vast groups of diverse people and positive energy space. So, I think that helps, too, for sure. And I kind of lose track, to be honest with you, man, of aging a little bit because of it. You know what I mean? And a lot of times my peers aren't around that. So I kind of forget that, damn, I am getting a little older.
Right.
You know what I mean? I am aging a little bit. But until you actually get around people that's not in doing the same thing I'm doing, you know what I mean? Then you get a chance to really look back and see, man, people really getting sick, people not doing well. And, it's humbling for sure, but it also put things in perspective that you're doing the right thing.
That's good, man. Listen, we're going to get into all the accolades, all that stuff. But the foundation of Myron Flowers, man, they need to know, young boy coming up, how was you raised, man? How this journey start off for you?
Man, I was raised by 2 hardworking parents, William Brother Flowers and Karen Flowers, my mother. Typical middle class household, right? Want the best for your children. My mother was kind of ahead of time in reference to, she kind of set the foundation.
Okay.
For in the health and wellness space, right? She sent me to a school called Roots in D.C. A lot of people may know, Roots. Hey, that was a kind of a charter school, but it was a school where we had to grow our own food. And organically, and that's the food we ate. You grew your food, you ate it, but you also learned about yourself culturally. So that's foundation. But then, you got uncles and and people, relatives that you see that are active and playing sports. So I got a chance to see that. I saw my dad getting up every day, going to work, being a foreman, construction, working hard. And then I was forced to go to work, you know what I mean, in the summertime, having to go to work. My father was from, born in Alabama, but by the way of, St. Pete, Florida. My mother was born here in Washington, D.C., went to Calvin Coolidge High School in Northwest. So, I got a chance to see a lot, but my foundation is strong. You know what I mean? I come from good stock for sure.
That's good, man. That's good. Oh, check this out. I know you've been watching this episode, and listen, I know it's been going crazy, right? But I had to stop the episode real quick because I'm here to tell you, like, I don't know if you see me in a different space, but I don't know if you really know that I'm the #1 person in America that's teaching people how to take their vehicle and go make money. Like, the first thing I do is I teach you how to get on delivery apps. That way you have money on your phone. The second thing I do is I teach you how to get local delivery contracts right in your city, right in your county, right in your state. And then the third thing I teach you how to do is go ahead and subcontract. So now you can go ahead and get national contracts, sub them out, not physically doing the work. So I'm telling you right now, I got a link below. I'm having a class this week. It will be 100% free because you are watching this. I need you to go check it out. It is right below, www.couriermasterclass.com. Listen, I need you to go ahead and register because I'm telling you right now, my classes always fill up and I got a free spot just for you. So go ahead to www.couriermasterclass.com. I see you in class. Let's get it. Mom ain't play no games, huh?
Nah.
You couldn't have no sugar, huh?
No, when Honey Nut Cheerios came out, man, you thought they was Fruit Loops.
That's good, man. It's crazy because I'm about to be 35 and I'm going through that now with my girl. Ain't no sugar in the house.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing in the house. I can't eat no snacks. I'm a gummy bears type of mug, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You gotta step away for a second to see yourself make some change. You can get back to it, but everything gotta be done in moderation.
Nah, that's the fact, man. And it's crazy because now it's like I don't even be missing it some days. I done been at it so long. It's like, you know what? Forget the gummy bears. I can eat some pineapples, some cherries.
Normally it's seasonal too. Like, so you probably doing this now in the summertime. So typically in the summer, those sugar cravings come when you're not getting enough fruits, right? You eat more fruits. But in the summertime, the sun is out. The sun stays out longer. You're not as tired. You're craving more water, more fruit, more vegetables. Just seasonally being here, right? So and then when the season change, you kind of slip up a little bit, get a little, in the winter, ain't no leaves on the tree, it ain't as green, you eat a little bit more carbs and sugar. So, trying to stick to it throughout the year, you know what I mean, and being consistent. We like to say, make it your work week. You know what I mean? You're working hard during the week, make sure you feed yourself the right food during the week. Let everything else take care of itself. On the weekend, you slip up a little bit. We can take 4 steps forward, 2 steps backwards, 4 steps forward, we still moving. We can't take 2 forward, 2 backward. We ain't going nowhere.
And that's how you train your clients, don't you? You be on that behind, man.
No diets, just more individual lifestyle. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own journey on how things in the schedule and how things go and their emotions and everything that go with that. So it's like, I'm more so trying to meet people where they individually are to learn themselves, not necessarily try to make them me.
Right.
Or give them my discipline.
Right.
You know what I mean? And understand, like, okay, what's some things that realistic you can change in your lifestyle that you can help and make little steps. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen overnight, but just them making small steps.
That's what's up. So football was that choice for you, huh?
Yeah.
Growing up. When you start getting involved, when you start playing and saying, listen, I like this sport. Or I love this sport.
Man, exactly. I love the sport. Like, I just remember just loving anything about football. You know what I mean? Just the smell, the uniforms, the camaraderie, the hard work. I just grew up in an era where, it was football. You know what I mean? If I passed by high school and I saw lights, I just assumed it was a football game.
Right.
I mean, anything that was on TV, Division II, Division III, Division I, I wanted to watch it, but at the same time, it's weird because it's the first thing, and nobody really understands it, especially people outside of the sport. it's the first thing you love that's not a person. And a lot of people can't understand that because, and especially like women, it's nothing that they really love outside of a person that they can really say they love.
Right.
And a lot of people can agree with it. They can say, you know, they're going to say, man, I really loved football before I loved you. You know, so, you know, it's a little deeper. Football players born, man. It's just, I just believe that it's just in us. You know what I mean? And when you get the opportunity to be a part of it, it's kind of addictive, you know?
It is addictive until coach gets you with them 100 sprints. Them 100. You want me to run 100? What?
Man, you be honest with you embrace all of it, man. You know what I mean?
Nah, I look back at it and it's like, while I was in it, it wasn't that bad. But today,
yeah, you don't want no part.
Coach, what was a gasser? What? What was we doing? We was damn near ready to pass out there.
Hey,
some days I had to crawl out the field.
About to. But you guess what? You was ready.
Was ready. And it made me strong. And it actually led to today. It's like, okay, well, you know you got a little bit more in you. You know, in the entrepreneur space, I know I got a little bit more in me.
Being a ball player gives you that. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of different. That's why people hire football players. You know what I mean? Because they know they done been through something. You know what I mean? They do things with a little bit more grit, a little bit more, you know, their mentality is a little bit different. You know what I mean? And not to knock any other sport, but it's just no real other sport that gives you what football gives you.
Right.
In my opinion.
So what team you played for growing up, man?
I played for a couple of teams, man. I played for growing up youth league wise. I played for Woodridge. I started out at Woodridge in D.C. We moved out towards Maryland and I played for White Oak.
Trash.
Hold on, bro.
Trash.
All-time winningest youth league program in the country.
I'm gonna let you have it,
in the country, all right? So 15 national titles. Nobody done that. So who'd you play for?
Nah, they was
Say what?
They was nice back in the day. They fell off.
But who'd you play for?
I played for the Bulldogs.
Who's the Bulldogs?
Columbia Bulldogs.
They don't exist.
Nah,
we talking about national programs. These are national recognized programs.
Nah, y'all got that back in the day. That was before everybody knew about the national.
Yeah, but it is what it is. White Oak is
y'all had some leaders.
About the Columbia Bulldogs.
Y'all had some leaders back then. Y'all had some leaders back then taking y'all down Florida, doing y'all right there.
Yeah, and then I played.
But when I started coaching, trash.
Okay, I take that. That's fine. Unlimited. We were weighted, right? Back then it was weighted football. It wasn't unlimited football, so it was different. And then you played for where you was from. You know what I mean? You weren't traveling all around the DMV and Beltway playing youth league teams. You know what I mean? You carpool, you rode your bike to where you played. You represented the area you played in. And then I played for Wheaton Boys Club, which was the Beltway League.
Okay.
Back then you had to try out. And it wasn't no 8 plays. And it was, you played football. If you didn't play, you came to games and you watched. But it was, looking back at it, those parents used to come to games and didn't say nothing. Not complain to a coach about their kid not playing. That didn't exist then. Because you know the parent back then knew that, okay, my child not ready to play, but he getting way more from the practices and being in this sport and being around this team than the game he gonna play. And that's how we was brought up. And then it was a change.
Yeah.
It was a change.
I'm about to say, y'all messed it up.
Your era got soft.
Y'all messed it up. We got to get these 8 plays in. I damn near lost a game because I had to get 8 plays.
Y'all bought all that soft shit.
Parents on the sideline. Why my son ain't...
Y'all bought the snacks. See, we didn't have no snacks. You had some oranges. That was it. Halftime.
When that changed, man?
And y'all doing the tunnel and running through the tunnel and everybody played. You get a trophy and nah. I ain't come up in that.
It's crazy, bro. Now the losing team get trophies.
Everybody gets a trophy.
I say, yo, nobody want that trophy. Second place don't mean nothing.
I'm throwing it back.
That's crazy, man. So playing in high school, you end up getting a scholarship?
No, I went to Paint Branch High School.
Okay.
You know, I played there 4 years. You know, had a great career. I broke my leg my sophomore year. Probably around the fourth game, I was having a pretty good year. I played varsity as a freshman, so for me, I played a lot of football, and I played running back my whole career. So playing all those games is funny. You go through high school, and you're going through each year, and when you're a junior in high school, when you're around seniors and you play that much football, you had that much experience. You kind of don't know. You're like, damn, I already feel like I'm a senior.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of like, what's the difference from a junior and a senior for real? Outside of them graduating,
Mm-hmm.
until you become a senior, and then it's something about that summer training, right? Coming into your senior season, where you see the difference. You be like, oh yeah, I'm a grown man, and especially when you've been really putting the work in over the time. But great experience in high school. We played playoffs, and we were always a powerful program in physical. And then I had an opportunity to go to North Carolina Central University, where I graduated from. Met great people there. I actually went to prep school first. Take that back. I was a non-qualified.
Okay. So you spent the extra year.
Yeah, my now I will say this about my parents. My parents did a good job raising me, and because I wasn't a bad kid, they trusted me.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't doing everything I should have been doing in the classroom. I could have did better, right? I did enough to get by, but I put a lot more into football in the preparation of it, right? And I didn't learn until I got away and went to prep school and really got a chance to really hunker down into my academics and realize, like, hold up, I'm sharper than
Portraying.
what I've been putting out. I can do more. I can do better. End up, raising my GPA up to still not be able to qualify, right? So back then, I want to say you were in a hurry. You wanted to play. You know what I mean? I was already 1 year removed from football. I was like, damn, I'm trying to play. But I qualified for Division II at the time, and that was North Carolina Central. Got an opportunity to be down there, man. No regrets. Met, man, great people. Played 4 years there, and had a good career there, and then had the opportunity to play professionally in the CFL. You know what I mean?
But before that, even like I don't know what you was doing in the gym, but you had a job before you even graduated.
Yeah. So it's funny, when I was in college, black college don't got no budget. I mean, you know what I mean?
They need you to donate, man. Why you stingy?
We eat in the cab with everybody else. You know what I mean? It wasn't no meal plan, or you didn't have no nutritionist and all that stuff. So you had to do what you had to do. So I think once I learned, I was doing a lot of stuff outside of the game that I was learning on my own, right? And I wanted to share with my teammates. And I'll never forget it. They hired a guy named TJ Tipper. Good dude. Shout out to TJ Tipper. That's my guy. He kind of came in, was a facilitator, and organized the weight room for us and gave us a program to follow, right? But he was knowledgeable, but I would say probably he didn't have necessarily the connection with all the players.
Okay.
Right? White guy.
Okay.
In a black college in the 90s. I kind of had the connection.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of looking at, okay, what's your program? What you thinking about doing? But then I was adding little stuff that I felt like we needed too, right? Or could work. And, we just kind of worked together. But then I was like, I kind of like this. But then, we got better. You know what I mean? People got better, the ones that wanted to follow. But at the end of the day, it was like, I really saw now, okay, what I want to do with this.
So that's when you found your dream. That's when it clicked. Like, I like this.
Yeah, it kind of.
I can show up every day and do this.
It's funny. It clicked in, but I knew it early on. But it clicked to me that it could be a job that I could monetize it.
Okay.
So I'm there and I'm just training people, just in the regular gym, right? And just I'm going to a gym. Shout out to Wayne Hall, a good friend of mine from Durham. He owned a gym called the Hall of Fitness. Wayne is now the strength coach at Shaw University. And I lived off campus. I was doing a lot of extra work there, right? And Wayne owned the gym. He owned the gym, had more of a bodybuilder's background. So I'm coming to the gym, I'm like, damn, he owned his own gym. I would love to just come in and have my own gym. And he was making the shakes. He was cleaning. He was doing membership sales. He was servicing equipment. He was doing a lot, right? I didn't know that how much the lease was and the bills that came along with it, right? I just knew, like, this is cool, man. You get a chance to really come to a gym and work out and help people. Now I saw something. I saw something that I felt like I wanted to do the training, but then I saw something that it can really be done. But I'm like, man, that's a lot. You're doing a lot of work. So again, he kind of set the foundation and the visual to direct me to see, okay, where I wanted the dream to be, right?
That exposure, that had the expansion, that opened up some
that
wavelengths.
opened up
Like,
so much.
I believe, like, you gotta, if you can see it, you can seize it. Like, I see this.
Yeah.
I can do this.
Right.
If you never seen that, you probably would have never been like, maybe I trained at somebody's gym, but now you thinking like, nah, let me own the gym. This is when it's opening up for you.
Yeah.
Okay, in
So
college. Okay.
So I'm thinking that, right? But I don't know all the intricacies of owning a gym, understanding that dynamic. I just know that this is cool, this is dope. I love working out. I always had a passion for working out. I was never anybody with a bad work ethic. I just didn't know it could actually be something that you did. So it's like, man, this is cool. So he's doing it. So he's training us. And he trained us for free. He letting us come to the gym, and I'm seeing a difference, right? I'm learning more about the nutrition side. I'm learning about, the more breakdown of the body of things that I didn't know. At the same time, getting my certification too and learning more. So as I'm learning through
So hold on, Myron, is this your major?
My major, I'm an art major.
Okay, so you're an art major.
So I'm minored in physical education.
Okay.
So
but basically, you're getting real life training.
Yeah, so I'm an artist for real.
Okay.
So I go to, I'm, graphics, design, visual communication. I'm an art major.
So this is what you're doing at school, but outside of this, in Wayne's gym, this is what you're learning.
I'm learning.
Okay, so you really getting your master's outside of the university.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah. Okay.
So, fast forward that, and then it's like, man, I kind of got an idea of what I want to do, right? So I get the opportunity to play in college and then go to the Canadian Football League.
So you playing in college, you training in college.
Yeah.
You doing the art thing.
Yeah.
And now you getting out of college, you going to play for the CFL.
Yeah.
Straight out of college.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, so, BC Lions.
Right. So I go, and it's crazy. I got signed at a workout. And before the workout started, it was a bunch of guys that I didn't know working out. I just kind of took over the warm-up, getting us warmed up. Because, one, I wanted to get warmed up, make sure I'm ready. I don't know what they got planned.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm trying to get ready. So I'm like, I galvanized them to get ready. Anyway, we get to warm up. I end up having a great workout or whatever. But then the GM came to me after the workout. He was like, man, we loved the workout, but we was really impressed with the fact, like, you took leadership and led these workouts. We saw that. So that was kind of like where I've kind of always been, right? Always was captain, right? A captain of the football team at high school and college. So, like, it's in me, right? Daily, just being there, leading. So that's another part to be a trainer, right? Showing up regardless. So, like, when I was at Central, I had to be the lead man. We didn't have a strength coach to lead the stretches. Every day in practice, it's the front line. I'm on the front line, leading, regardless of what kind of day I had. I gotta come to practice, ready to play the lead guy. So it was already pointed to me like I gotta lead by example. Not be perfect, but I gotta lead by example. So you get into Canada, I got signed My first contract was $32,000.
32 goddamn thousand to run up the damn field and bang your body.
Yeah. People don't know the Canadian dollar at the time was half. So for every 1,000 American, it's 500 Canadian.
32,000.
Right.
What you thinking about looking at that paperwork? Like y'all want me to play for what?
But you know what? Coming out of black college, it was harder to get the opportunity. You had to damn near run on the moon, right? Because it wasn't social media. You couldn't market yourself like these guys can now, right?
So you using this as a stepping stone. You
because maybe some of the stuff I did in college may have went viral.
Right.
You know what I mean? And got me some more attention, right? But then it was just, what did the paper say? What your stats say?
Yep.
Right? So I played running back. Coming from black college, you had to rush for 3,000 yards to get a shot in the league. So it was kind of this prove it type of situation the league wanted, right? Go play here and let's see if you can ball at this level. So I'm cool. I respect that. You work hard and you may think you deserve something, but that don't mean you're gonna get it.
That's a fact.
So I gotta go earn it.
Mm-hmm.
32 grand. The Canadian start season is May. It's different from the NFL season.
Yep.
So the adjustment for me was way different. One, the field is wider. It's 12 men on the field. The defensive line is a yard off the ball. It's 3 downs, 2 downs and punts, not 4 downs. So a lot of punting, not a lot of running, not a lot of rushing. We throwing the ball a lot. Then I had to adjust to the game. I'm a natural running back. I've been playing running back since I was a kid. Mm-hmm. I've been used to pressing the hole, reading it, knowing somebody ain't gonna make a block, and I'm already cutting off. I was doing that in Canada, and I was like, damn, these dudes keep catching me. I'm like, how these dudes catching me? So I'm looking at the tape. I'm like, I'm on this tape. I'm looking at these backs. I'm like, these dudes not even fast. I realized, okay, they're using the width of the field because the D-lines are yard back. They're a little further back. They're bubbling. Their angles change. So now I realize, okay, I got to stay in the hip pocket of my blockers longer to cut. Mm. Where naturally, it was instinctive for me to know, okay, you're going to block him, I'm on. Mm-hmm. So that was an adjustment. But then the money adjustment. I signed this contract. I'm playing professional football, but I need more money. So I'm coming home. I still got to work out in the offseason. I'm like, but it's hard to be a professional football player and work a job. Mm-hmm. You understand? I mean, when I say a job, I'm saying, and I'm not knocking it, it's hard to work a 9 to 5, put in the type of time that you're talking about to be a professional, and you're competing against professionals who ain't working. Mm-hmm. So, it's like, damn, I got to do something that's going to kind of help me grow but make money. So I started training. First job, Bally's. You're probably too young. You don't remember Bally's. Mm-mm. Worked in Bally's, man. Bally's was a regular gym in Wheaton. It's called Wheaton Plaza. Well, it's now Wheaton Westfield Mall. Okay. It was underground. They signed you up in contracts. It was like you bought a used car. Messing up people's credit. So I wanted to trade, right? So the dude that was the GM was like, nah, we'll put you in sales first. You got to sell. Man, I wanted to train bad. Me and one of my closest friends, Mike Gordon, Hammer, we both did it at the same time. He was playing arena, I was playing in CFL. So we like, man, what can we do to make money? But then we can still work out, be in shape for what we need to do. Right. The gym. Boom. We got to do sales. What we got to do? He gave us these passes to go out. Now we got to go out in the mall, talk to people. Mm-hmm. Try to get them to come to the gym. Mm-hmm. I hated it, right? I'm like, man, I want to train. I want to work out. I don't want to. But I had to learn the beginning stages of the business, right? Now, I wasn't scared to talk to people. I was diversified because of my upbringing and where I grew up. But in my mind, that's not what I wanted to do. But I had to realize, okay, again, I got to do this to get this. Same thing with making the move to the CFL. So I did it. And as time went on, we did well. And then you know what he said? I'm gonna let y'all train. Let y'all get your certification. You get your certification under us with the cert you have. So we had to learn their cert. Start training. And I was training in there. But I was like, man, I want to help some athletes. I want to really teach these guys the things that I've learned, I know work. I just ain't been on the platform yet to really show they work.
What happened? Hold on, hold on, Bob. So it sounds like you showing up every day. You got some people that ain't really putting in that work. You probably thinking like, come on, bro, you can lift more than that. You got to do extra. Like, nah, you want to train some people that's trying to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Instead of just, all right.
I'm training general. I'm training, people, general fitness people. I'm trying to, because you got to remember, personal trainers were there then during that time, right? This is late 90s, early 2000s. But there was no trainers training athletes in regular gyms. This wasn't happening. You either trained with your strength coach or the school you went to.
Okay.
So again, I'm in Bally's and I'm starting the training. I did meet a couple people that I trained or they saw me. And I ended up talking to them and I started training their kids. And they were athletes. And they had great season in high school and went on to college. None of them they didn't make it to the pros. But that was kind of startup. They saw the improvement. Their children got better in a number of ways, not just physically. So we get done with Bally's, we want to take a step up. We got an opportunity. It's a new gym, downtown Silver Spring, Gold's Gym, brand new. We coming in, we get a chance to train and start our own company within the gym. Cool.
Hold on. They gave you the opportunity to start your own company within the gym?
Yeah. So
wow.
Basically as a contractor.
Okay.
When we were at Bally's, we were an employee of Bally's. So
it don't sound like you went back to the CFL after that 1 year, huh?
No, I did.
Okay.
I did.
So this is all on the off season?
Yeah, this is off season. So I'm saying is eventually I made the jump to say, all right, this is it. I'm done with it, right? Because I felt like it was in my calling. Now it's in my calling. My calling isn't to play in the NFL. I feel like my calling is to help other people get to the NFL or get to a higher level and be better. So now I'm teaching the things that all the great things that I've ever been coached and taught, and I'm teaching everything I wish I was taught now, right? So we get in the Gold's Gym, and I'm out one night. Dream nightclub. You remember Dream?
No.
Damn,
I heard of it.
How old are you, man?
34.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Dream, Love nightclub.
Heard of it.
Okay.
Heard of it.
Bomb was the mega club, right? We down there Dream. We having a good time. Running to a good friend of mine. And he's starting a sports management agent company. So I tell him what I'm doing. He said, cool, man. I got a play, I think. I'm going to send you that you can help. Get better. He love to work. I said, all right, tell him come through. Comes through. Shout out Omar Salah, my guy. He sent Vernon Davis. So Vernon Davis came to Gold's Gym after his freshman year. I'm like, this big dude, physical, was raw though. I'm like, man, I gotta tighten him up. But he got something. And he was coming to downtown Silver Spring from Maryland. So he's doing Maryland workouts and he's still coming to me. But we communicate.
Right.
What you got? What you doing over there? How you feeling? So training him up. And then second year go by. Decent year. But we in the mix. Junior year go by. And you gotta be mindful at the time. People asking Vernon, who's this training, man? What you doing? Where you going? Why you doing this extra work? We train at the school. Who is this trainer you going to see?
Right.
Back then, wasn't no internet. Nobody knew
Yeah.
me, right? Fast forward, junior year, he get drafted, right? He runs the fastest time in the combine, first round, top 6 pick, right? Then he bring his younger brother, Vontae. God rest his soul.
Mm-hmm.
And Vontae was a sophomore in high school when he bought him, doing a winter break. He just wanted to bring his brother. I want to bring my brother. Because he ain't doing nothing at the house. So I'm going to bring him. All right, cool, bring him. When Duke would go to school, Vontae would keep coming to the gym. He keep coming to the gym. Even when Duke not there. He started bringing his friends. Release Ben, Marvin Austin, #1 player in the country. D lineman, Release Ben, #1 wide receiver in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, DC's hot. It's a hotbed for recruitment. We got recruits all over the place. They just raw talent, though. But they got work ethic. These dudes was coming from Dunbar, DC. Marvin was coming from Coolidge at the time. And they were coming to downtown Silver Spring, right? Fast forward to draft day. Vern is getting drafted. We're at Radio City Music Hall. And Vontae's in the back. Vern has already got drafted. He's going down to the press conference. At this time, I've already trained Vontae up into his senior year. This is senior year now. He about to go to college. He going to college to Illinois. And he in the back. He's standing next to me. We watching the next corner off the board in the draft. And I'll never forget this. It was Jimmy Smith.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Vontae looking at the screen. And he say, "Hey, Myron." He had a high pitch voice.
Hey, Myron, what'd he say? I got hit that one more time. And God rest his soul, man. But what'd he say?
Man, I love him, man.
What'd he say?
He said, "Hey, Myron, man, we keep doing what we doing. Man, we be right back here in 3 years."
Mm-hmm.
I looked at him, right? I'm like, "Yeah, man, that's cute." Now I thought about it, I was like, damn, he got a lot of confidence. Because it wasn't like Vontae was like highly recruited like
Right.
Vernon was. Shout out to Mike Loxley who recruited him, who saw something in him, than other coaches, than other schools. But I learned that process of him being with his brother and coming up there every day and learning the lifestyle. Because when we left the gym, we going to Whole Foods. I'm showing them things they need to buy, right? They going to Dr. Kaminsky's chiropractic care, learning about their body. They're doing yoga. I'm introducing them to yoga. So I'm introducing all of these things that they don't get a chance to really be exposed to.
We don't get not no kids no come out the hood.
No, so
we don't get exposed to none of that. I ain't know what yoga was, so I probably about 28.
So they in high school. They in high school learning this.
Yeah.
Right? He was back at 3 years. Got drafted. First round, 25th pick. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's his history. Really has been drafted. Marvin Austin drafted. Vontae planted those seeds. Like Vernon bought him, he bought other people. Now, I say this to say that was the start. That's when it was like wildfire. But it was grassrooted. It was development from high school, college, to the league, and then beyond. But it was all lifestyle driven. It was never about getting them to the league. I never was like, man, I can't wait till these dudes get drafted because we're going to make millions. That never came even crossed my mind. I was just like, damn, they really buying in. They coming every day to work. Damn, I'm like,
that made you show up and get better.
Man, every time, but they respected my time too. You gotta be mindful now. I'm making money because I'm training people in the morning. I ain't making no money. Charging them. I got a small window of time. Y'all gotta be here.
Right.
Cause I gotta work.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't paying no bills. Y'all gotta show up. They did. Work paid off, right? So when people start seeing that, before the internet, kind of had to just know where we were at. And then Gold's Gym, it was LA Fitness, and all these other gyms. So it was just, that's
that you
kind of
kept
like,
getting kicked out from. that you kept getting, you was fast over that. That they kept kicking your ass out.
Yeah, they kept kicking me out, man. It was crazy because, like, I couldn't understand it, right? So, like, when I would be moving to these gyms, I would have a conversation with management. It wasn't like I was coming in and just trying to take over a gym.
Right.
But you got to be mindful at this time, bro. These gyms are just like regular gyms.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't seen elite level athletes come in. And to them, it was different, but it really wasn't different for me.
Right.
So when I'm in these spaces, and they're getting memberships, right? And we're in there certain times of the day, bro. Like, I'm not in there all day soliciting clients, trying to train people. I'm just basically letting them know these guys are not coming up here outside of the time they with me. So it's almost kind of like you want some money or no money.
Right.
And at the time, it was like you couldn't tell them, like, this is kind of helping y'all. But they couldn't see it. So they would start at first because guess what? That's a lot of memberships I'm bringing, right? Even though I'm there for a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
So they get in there, and what I would do, every gym I was at, I would come in the gym first, and I would get the lay of the land of the gym. So I would have to see how the gym was set up because I didn't have a say-so on how the equipment was distributed, but I know I had groups of people. But also didn't want to rub people the wrong way that were already there.
Right.
So I always made it a point to engage with everybody else and then teach that to them. We ain't coming in bullying the facility. We ain't coming in being rude and not putting weights back or talking crazy and disrespecting folks. So there's a teaching, self-observational teaching that's going on for these young men too, coming into these gyms, because now they seeing me communicate with people that don't look like them. They're learning to communicate with different people. And I think what started to happen more so often is that my mother used to tell me that. My dad actually said it first. He said, boy, you special. And you thinking, man, every father gonna tell their son that, right? But I ain't really grasp it. He was like, let me tell you something, boy. He said, man, if somebody don't like you, there's something wrong with them. It ain't you. I'm like, he used to say it all the time. But I was like, damn, I don't know what that means. I just kept going. And as you go through the process, you think like, damn, we in a gym, we're promoting health and wellness, it's positivity. We working out, socializing, fellowshipping. What they mad at? What's the real issue? And my mother used to say, people will hate you for the way others love you.
Come on now.
So I had to realize it wasn't the fact we was working out. It was just our energy.
The love you got.
Energy. Spirit, right? But it can't stop it. I could train anywhere. That's what let me know it don't matter. They coming for the work. It don't matter if it's in a garage. And it showed through this whole process that it was never about a gym. Because, again, like you said, I've been kicked out of 36 gyms. But I've been training for 30 plus years. I've been kicked out of more gyms than I actually been training for real. Now at this point, soon I'll catch up the time of the amount of gyms I've been caught up in the years I worked. But you gotta look at the fact that, man, I never had a say so in it. It was always other people, and I never got a chance to really ask them people like, damn, why you kick us out for real? You didn't want us there for real. Tell the truth. Now you know what I mean. Now that we here, but it's all good now. You know what I mean? I'm blessed, thankful now. So.
That's super dope. So you said, listen, I'm gonna open my own gym. I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
You got tired of getting kicked out.
And that was a task, man. Like,
yeah. I'm sure you had a lot of learning curves just opening the gym.
Bro, I had a business plan. ahead of the curve. Business plan was flawless. I mean, I had everything again that I always feel like we wanted, one-stop shop, right? But it was hard to get the buy-in, right? From investors.
Mm-hmm.
I would go into banks and I would meet with bank presidents. And bank presidents would tell me, oh man, it's one of the best business plans we ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, I'm training professional athletes. A lot of them, right? Making what? Millions of dollars? And I'm going into these banks and I'm trying to figure out SBA loans, all these different options to get loans, right? And in that business plan, we're talking about these athletes to help them understand what it is we're trying to do to give value. Again, this is new. No one has ever fused fitness with sports performance training. So even to the bank, they're like, well, shoot, how does this
They don't
make money?
understand
There's
it.
no market.
Yeah.
We can't, where is it at? They don't understand it. I see it though. So I'm going to these places and it's embarrassing a little bit because I'm training millionaires. But it's like, to the bank, they're like, well, what you need our money for? You training millionaires. Why they not buying into the gym?
idea, yeah.
The idea. And it took me, I kept beating it. Then didn't get it till later. And these some of the players that I know and love, right? I never took it personal. Never asked them, why you ain't invest? Why you ain't put no money towards it?
Right.
Right? Met with financial advisors, their financial advisor. And I would go to these meetings. I'm like, damn, okay, I get a chance to meet with financial advisor. And I meet with the financial advisor and we have our meeting. I lay out my business plan and we talk and we answer all the questions. Again, I already taught to the bank presidents. They already told me business plan is flawless. Financial advisor saying the same thing. Man, this is good. This looks great, man. This is awesome. We're going to talk to our guy and we'll get back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they get back to me, we're out of this time. But I'm saying you buying cars, jewelry, fly clothes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, when is it time? Because ain't none of that making you no money.
Right.
And it at sometimes it was frustrating, but it was frustrating to the point where I'm like, damn, I'm just trying to figure out why. So now I'm figuring, okay, I got it. Financial advisor doesn't want to tie up any money. It's not going to make him money. He don't have no investment in me. He don't know me.
Right.
He's having this meeting off the strength because of the player. I gotta have a meeting because
It's my guy.
This is guy.
Yeah, that's my guy.
But you telling them something totally different than what you told me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized too, sadly, these players that I was training and giving all this knowledge to, right? I ain't realized they only saw me in one light. And that was training. They didn't see my business acumen. They didn't see the meetings. They didn't see the emails. They didn't see the late nights. They didn't see me going to all these events and networking events that I didn't feel like going to, all these pro bono things I was doing for free to help build the business over time. They didn't see that stuff.
Right.
So you don't see it, but you only see, man, Myron a good dude, but I ain't never seen him run no gym. Is he going to be the manager? Is he going to do the website? Is he? How's this run?
Right.
They never saw a team of people. But they didn't know that I had a team. I was going to organizational chart. I understood it. I just didn't have time to show you all that. And I used to say, man, you want an invoice or a check? You already coming to train, so you know it worked. Why wouldn't you want to endorse this? It's yours. So then I realized, I'm like, okay, I got it now. These players put a lot of time and work in to their craft. Training. They know it cold. They confident in it. So when I train, let's just take Stefon Diggs, for example. There ain't nothing you could tell Steph. There's nothing his financial advisor could tell him about running a curl route. Right? If he did, if his financial advisor called Steph and said, hey man, you need to drop your hips a little lower and you need to come out your break a little quicker. Steph gonna be like, what?
Come on, man.
Come
Get
on,
off
bro.
my phone. Stop playing on my
What
phone.
you talking about? Man, punch some numbers. Right? But when it come to business, early, especially early on, I think in their careers too, because there's an immaturity that's with that.
For sure. You gotta get yours off. I gotta get the cars, the clothes, and the
Yeah, facts.
I gotta get that off.
It's the fact that you not confident in that because you ain't putting the same amount of time and work into it.
Mm-hmm.
So now you asking somebody, hey, what you think about this deal? Look at this for me. Tell me what you think. You don't ask them about how you should run this route.
Right.
Or how you should catch this ball, or how you should make this tackle. You don't say, hey man, should I buzz my feet when I come out that break? Should I catch it with my right hand this way or my left hand this way? If they put the same amount of work and time into their business, they had the same confidence in business. You don't have the same confidence in it. That's why you're asking somebody. When you ain't sure, you ask somebody.
That's a fact.
Right? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm saying that that's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I had to realize. Now, again, I ain't holding none of this personal. I'm still working with them.
Mm-hmm.
Love them. They actually teaching me through this process. Years go by, but guess what? My closest friends, not only have they played professionally, Dave Vanderpool, my brother, trained him through his process. Jason Muscuri, my brother. You know, Jason's on the restaurant side of the businesses, and has been successful. Dave's been in basketball, right? But we grew up together. So we've all went through our own adversities in our own profession, but at the same time, they all watch me grind and never changing on what I was doing. So I've trained them and I'm still training. So you're investing in the person. So they just weren't able, had they had the money, then we would have been did it.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been done, right? So you fast forward and now we at a point where you got the opportunity to do it. They're buying into the person. Because it's not like I'm trying to build a gym, right? And I've been selling insurance for 30 years.
Right.
That's what I've been doing.
It's in you.
I'm
It's
one
in
of
your
the people,
DNA.
I'm one of the people for real. Like, I haven't done anything else.
Right.
I don't know nothing else. I'm not saying I don't know nothing else in that sentence. I'm just saying
That's the only thing I've been doing.
that's what I've been doing.
That's what I
This is
doubled down on.
Anybody that knows me from whenever they met me, I don't care if it was from high school, it's the same. So it's like, but getting the opportunity to do it and us all dealing with all these things that we dealt with and then coming together, it's actually better this way because it's two of my closest friends where we ain't got to have all the answers, but we can figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So there ain't no failure. There's no failure. We're going to figure it out. And there's love and appreciation and respect there as men first, where you can work through business. I don't believe in that you can't do business with your friends. We can't do nothing together. Yeah, we can. It's a whole bunch of us doing it together. We here right now doing this together, and we just need to show more of that. And we need to buy in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We really need to buy into each other and give each other chances and stop being impatient with each other and understand, yeah, we're going to make mistakes. How we fix them? You know, I always like, man, we've been through so much and met so many people, built so many relationships, so many networks. If we don't got the answer, we know somebody to do. We'll find it. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? It's just, now I'm thankful having an opportunity to own your own brand, right? We black owned company, on probably only one black owner in Montgomery County. Jim, I would assume, right? Storefront next to Sprouts
Yeah.
with the Edens Group, top developer in the country. Feel like now I had to say so in how the gym is laid out. Now I ain't gotta go in and try to figure out what I'm gonna do. I already know what I'm gonna do. The gym is laid out how I want it to be. You know, it's the vision. It's what I've seen. I walk in there every day, man, just super blessed, just looking around at the diverse people. This is what I envision. This is what I see. You know, I see youth, seniors, athletes, all walks of life, different ethnicities, race, religion, creed, all in one space, and everybody working together. I knew it could work. Now it's working. Now it'll probably be easy to get some money.
Oh, for sure.
They see it now. They see it now, right?
They
so
go.
a little easier.
They definitely going to see it,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to Domain Fitness, getting them
man.
from the youth to the seniors, man. And yeah, so when I work out in there, I see what's going on. I see what's happening, man. For sure, man. Super proud of you for not giving up, because I know it's some days you wanted to give up, man.
I didn't left this out because when I first started training, when I came home, I was living with my mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was working out. You know, mom, we got this thing, man. You done with college.
You got to figure it out.
What we doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm training and working out. I got a little plan. I'm gonna bust a move in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some time. I ain't want to buy nothing yet because I'm in Canada, right? So I ain't here that long. So she said to me, man, when you gonna get a real job? It's my mother, and I love her. And she knows she said it.
Mama.
She said, when you gonna get a real job? Man, you know, like, that could be detrimental to somebody.
For sure.
Right? Your own parents saying that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your whole dream can be shot down. But it didn't matter. And it ain't that I ain't listened to my mother. I didn't listen to her in that case. I didn't hear her. She couldn't see what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool because she didn't grow up that way, right? In a gym, right? You realize people do jobs and ain't happy. It's like, damn, you ain't supposed to be happy at your job. Why you want to go in on Monday? You excited about going to the gym? You ain't supposed. That ain't no damn job. It's a job for me.
Mm-hmm.
So people don't like, damn, that's not a job. You ain't supposed to like it. So now, oh, my baby trained so-and-so. He got a gym.
Hey, mama, why you do that to her? Now you want to brag over them. Oh, now you want to hop in the picture.
Hey, look.
Son, can I get a picture? Can I get some tickets?
She can hop in, man. But, you know, that's my mother. And, you know, she helped me in so many different ways, right? With a number of ways, right? Genetically, you know, I learned a lot. You know, a lot of my well-roundedness comes from my parents. You know what I'm saying? And I'm super thankful for that. You know what I mean? And again, just super blessed. You know, to have been raised the way I was raised.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And the people I was around.
Love it, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah.
Forthcoming, man.
Yeah.
Dang, how many athletes you train, man? I need you to run them down,
Man,
bro.
How
many people you got to the highest level, man? I need you to run them down. We got Vernon, we got Vontae.
Yeah, currently we had about this year with the guys, if they definitely make the team. Just NFL, I would say.
I need the names.
Oh, you want some names? I mean, I can run down a list of names. I got to go timeline. So I'll go, you say Vernon, we've had DeQuell Jackson, Tahir Whitehead, Tavon Wilson, Tavon Young, Ronald Darby, Muhammad Wilkerson. Man, I don't want to leave nobody. Joe LaFedge, Moses Foku, Stefon Diggs, Trayvon Diggs, Cyrus Quanjo, Ari Quanjo, Walter Rouse. I gotta really sit down. It's about it's been going
I
up.
wanted to ask you this because I know
we coming up on 90.
I know you was gonna leave some names out, and I hope y'all feeling it too. Myron don't remember y'all, man, so I'm gonna let y'all know that on the Living Proof podcast. Myron forgot about.
I'm gonna put my list out, man. I'm gonna start doing my Throwback Thursday list, man. I'm gonna shout everybody out, show some highlights.
Myron got his favorites, y'all. I'm just saying on the Living Proof podcast.
But look, we are it's crazy. We train we $5 billion in contracts.
Mm.
Yeah. And ain't nobody investing in my gym. Y'all owe me some money too. All you agents, yeah, y'all owe bread because I helped develop it. You didn't know that they was gonna become what they became, but it's all good.
Pay it forth, y'all. Y'all heard it on the Living Proof podcast, man. The OG himself, man, training, his relentless, his story's been crazy. Myron, man, I'm proud of you, man. There's so many things I hear in your story, from exposure to working at the gym and saying, nah, you're not ready to train. You need to learn sales, because now all those skill sets that was in your toolbox helped you open Domain Fitness.
You know, now I'm learning. A lot of it was me working, right? So now I'm in a space now where we're hiring people, and we have to bring people on the team, and you're looking for people to have passion. But I'm not, again, the same thing in training. I'm not looking for them to be me, but I am looking for energy and the right spirit and energy to be there, right? And we talk about the joy that's needed in that space. And it all starts with, take care of yourself. You know what I mean? To make things better for you outside, because everything's not gonna be sweet when you come to work.
Absolutely
not.
So,
I've learned, I'm trained for that, right? So it's like when I come in the gym at 5, there ain't nobody to cheer me. Tell me, hey, come on, Lo. Come on, Milo, Myron, we gotta get going, baby. They coming in.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody that come through the door is looking for me.
You to do it.
But I don't question nothing because I'm built for it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. I understand my purpose. I'm thankful that I understand it. Like, not a lot of people walking around, they don't know. They're trying to find it. I really knew early. And the thing I'm learning now, a lot of these younger people too, is that they want the process sped up, but they don't understand the process still gonna be hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you gotta go through what I went through, but you're gonna go through something. So it's not like I'm making you go back to Bally's and get kicked out of all these gyms to get where you need to be. But there's gonna be a process to it. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be hard. You gotta choose your hard. Either way, it's gonna be hard.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Don't matter.
Man, listen, adversity equals advancement. So you trying to go around it now, you need to go through it.
You got to.
And then it's going to advance you to that next level.
You have to. There ain't no other way around it. That's why we built as ball players. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else not. So it's a lot of trainers out here now. It's another thing too, right? I'm like, it's crazy because not only these athletes training, man, I'm seeing dudes that I've trained become trainers in the health and wellness space. So like the branches are like all over. They like tentacles. They reaching all over the place, man. That's what I'm super proud of to see, and people really living the lifestyle and following and leading. So, I see so many guys out here, man. Shout out to all you guys that's doing it. Hey, if you're doing it because you came through the dojo, shout us out. Let us know, man, because we know we touched a lot of people, but we don't necessarily know our effect all the time on people, right? You don't hear every story, but you get a chance to see it. But I just realized too, success comes from the spirit of the individuals you surround yourself with. So the reason why it's been contagious is because of the people.
Mm-hmm.
it's organic. I ain't recruiting nobody. I ain't sliding nobody DM telling people we the best and I'm the best trainer. Come train with us. It's organically happening. And you don't fit if you don't, either the work gonna run you away or the people that you're around is gonna keep you accountable and run you away. And either you stay, the ones that stay, I got a list where they are in their careers outside of football. And then I got a list of guys, unfortunately, we didn't win them all. We lost some, but we won way more than we lost. But the proof is there in the not listening and not carrying on that lifestyle. So like the thing I'm more proud about is that those listed guys, not only did they go on and be successful in the NFL, they still a part of the family.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're still working out. We're still connected. We still going to weddings and baby showers and the birth of children and graduate. I'm training people's kids now, man. It's crazy. I trained Vernon's son, right? He just going to Maryland freshman year. I got Trayvon's son. I got kids. Jeff Pope, his son. I was in there the other day, Saturday. I had four kids. That's the generation.
Yeah.
So again, man, I'm just thankful to be here, man, and still be able to do it. And you know what I'm saying? Ain't no retirement from it for sure.
For sure. I mean, that's why. I think that's why the documentary was named More Than a Trainer, bro.
Yeah.
More Than a Trainer, man. So can't wait till that comes out, man, so they can really see it, man. For sure, you living proof. And for some of y'all, man, just keep my guy Myron's gym clean, man. The arguments outside the gym.
You know, we ain't had none.
We gotta cut it out.
We ain't had that many.
We had that
many. We haven't had any. Now I say this though.
You about to be on TMZ, bro. Your ass was on TMZ. Domain was out there. Y'all know who y'all is. I ain't gonna call you out on Living Proof Podcast, but yeah, you need to come in here. Let's talk about it. You need to come in here and talk about it. You know what I mean?
We made it out. We made it out. TMZ. I'm on TMZ. That's funny.
TMZ. God damn, man.
Mom, I made it. Your baby's a trainer, successful trainer, baby.
More than a trainer, man. Myron, it was great chopping it up with you, man. You a living proof,
Appreciate
brother.
you.
Let them know where
brother.
they can find you. Love you, baby.
Yeah, man.
Let them know where they can tap in for you, because I'm sure there's some youngins out here that's listening. They like, hold on, I got to get my son with Myron early.
Hey, again, we ain't for everybody. So, again, it's going to work. And, again, it starts with myself. I'm trained with you. I'm going to get it out the mud with you. I don't know no other way. But again, you know, we're Domain Fitness and Performance, Burtonsville, Maryland, right near Silver Spring, Maryland. We centrally located. We put it there for a reason. So we metro accessible. You can find us at Domain Fitness, MD, and you can also reach me on IG and at Myron Flowers. Trying to get this little TikTok thing together, man. But I got a couple people supposed to be helping me with TikTok page. So
Okay.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. You know, I'm new to all this internet stuff.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to Myron Flowers, man. Domain Fitness, Burtonsville, Maryland, man.
Yeah.
Go sign up. Go check it out, y'all. I'm telling you, that energy is real. It's raw. And if you're trying to get to the next level, whatever you're doing, definitely got to be there, man. The truth. The legend is in the building, y'all. Y'all see the stats, man. I think men lie, women lie, but numbers don't, y'all. Living Proof Podcast. I'll see y'all on the next episode.